Alrighty, guys, we are about 1 minute out from the bell ringing, and there it is. I should have just said 1 second, but here we go. The market's starting to move today in a pretty big way back to the upside. The SPY is actually running back up to try to get close to $500 again. We're sitting at $497.30 at the moment. We'll have to see how far the SPY can run up. I have some pretty big levels coming up overhead on the SPY. So firstly, I'm really looking at 498.50. I think that could be a big major overhead resistance. And as we switch over to the book map, there's a few levels coming up. 497.40 has a pretty big stack here right now. 497.60 as well. As we zoom out, that 498 area will also be probably the biggest level coming up here, at least on the book map. So I guess really watch 498. Even though I see, resistance more around 498.50, but either way, 498 is probably fairly large as well. But let's get after it today, guys. Appreciate you all joining up. Xbox, Joe, Poppy Frito, David, Myvies, Christian, Louise, Mike, and RSB. Let's go. Got the fam going here today. Oh, yeah. What's up, David? But yeah, looking at the watch list today, first things first, at the top, 16% on Robinhood, 15% on BLNK. What the hell's up with Blink today? Why are they up so much? Robinhood is up with earnings, so that kind of makes sense. Same thing with Uber. ARM is up 9% again, guys. Whoa. ARM came up pretty well from yesterday's close. I will say, even though it's up 9%, this stock has been so volatile lately that 9% is kind of like nothing on this move. So I expect it to slow down, though, as the days go on. But, you know, compared to the move yesterday, the move a couple days ago, it's like 9%. This little uptrend here is kind of nothing. But still big. All right, Coin. 152.25. Coinbase might break out, guys, with Bitcoin crossing $50,000. This was definitely going to be something on watch today. Was Coinbase, Mara, Riot, even IBIT, I think could be good. And look at that, 29.76 continuing up at open. Great job to the crypto stocks and just crypto out there in general. The crypto is on fire. Bitcoin is well above 50,000. We're at 52,000 here with this little move at open. So, wow, that's a pretty good move. We'll definitely take a move like that out of Bitcoin. Let's actually go to Bitcoin on a daily chart just to check it real quick, because I know it's been getting very, very high in the short term. Wow, here we go. Yeah, 49,000's breaking. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Lynn? V. Lynn Smith. Appreciate you. Is today ARM call day, RSB said. I don't know, RSB. ARM calls? Man, I don't know. The way this stock kind of scares me now. You know, it had that good momentum, and I feel like most of that momentum has actually left. At least the good amount of momentum did. Jerry Ramsey, let's go. Appreciate you, Xbox. What's up, Veery and Chris? I didn't know my Bitcoin was up to that yet. What do you see the halving doing to it, Xbox said? You know, I think people are actually getting pretty hyped up about the halving, and I think that they're looking to run into it right now, Xbox. So I think that the halving will actually continue to push Bitcoin higher. Now, whenever the actual halving occurs, that's where there's a big question mark drawn, right? I mean, it's just like, whenever that halving actually happens, I mean, it could fall momentarily. But I will say this, I think that Bitcoin getting down to a lower price will encourage more people to get in, right? I know that you can buy points of Bitcoin, but it still seems daunting to a lot of people that, you know, Bitcoin's $50,000. And like I said, I know that you can still put 1,000 into Bitcoin even though it costs 50K. You just buy like 0.000007685% of Bitcoin, but it's like I still feel like it's one of those psychological things, right? The psychology behind something being so expensive like that just turns people off to it. So I would say the halving will help long term, but short term, I think it'll help into the halving, but right after the halving occurs, that's where I'm kind of like, oh, it could pop down a little. Hey, Melanie. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Let's go, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Almost forgot here at Open with the 50K going on. Don't worry, though. I've been thinking about it. I went to the store last night and grabbed some stuff to make for dinner tonight before the live Q&A. Guys, don't forget about the live Q&A tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern in about 12 hours, honestly. Almost in like 12 hours. But I'd say like 11 and a half from now, but don't forget about that Q&A. And yes, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I'm having some kebabs and some homemade grilled lobster today. Homemade grilled lobster. Trust me, these lobster tails are puny. I was like, oh man. It's all they had though, so had to live with it. That's what happens when you live in the country, right? Or in the middle of the country. But yeah, 50,000, big number there. One thing I'm seeing with SPY and QQQ is that they're starting to trend back down a little bit here. They're not really getting that true breakout that was happening in pre-market. They're both kind of turning back over, and I think that that's the play today, is being patient, watching and waiting for SPY to turn over, and if and when it turns over, then going ahead and trying to chase that momentum on it to the downside. Maybe even look at like UVXY again as SPY starts to sell off. But I'm not really looking for SPY to break above 500 today. I'm definitely looking for a rejection and another move back down. It's starting to form the pattern that I like to coin as sliding off. Sliding off. And I'll explain this right now, and, you know, we'll see if it plays out like this today. And you guys can, like, at me in the chat later or something like that. But whenever we're talking about sliding off, it's a pattern where SPY usually, not just SPY, but, you know, any stock, I guess, they'll start to sell off in a pretty big way with, with a big event going on. Kind of like what we saw with the CPI yesterday. And then they recover up quite a bit, but then they eventually start sliding back off again, and they go on a big run again later in the day or as the day progresses. And then going into the next day, they run back up again, and then, you know, they start sliding off then the next day. I really like the pattern of how it will move up in like pre-market and after hours, and then when the market opens, it starts to turn back over. That's usually the good sign of that sliding off type of movement, but we'll have to see if that holds up, and I'm definitely watching these resistances for those rejections. If it just starts selling off from here, that's totally fine too. I think a break under like 495 would be a safe place. If you're a quick scalper, maybe 495.80 could be a spot that you look at for a quicker scalp, but just be aware, you know, it could bounce right there too. You want to make sure you see a solid break through that area so we can get to 495. But not looking too good at open. Pretty red candles going on. Selling pressure coming in. Bringing the watch list back up. Blink's up 15% still. So is Hood. Coinbase is actually trading lower now. Oh, no, I lied. No, it's not. I guess it might be from a second ago, but I could have sworn it was up 10% a minute ago. Now it's only up 9. That's my fault, probably. Now ARM is lower. There we go. That's the one I was thinking of. All right, Meta. Back into the green for Meta today at open. Started ripping back up to 470. Okay. 470, 470. Wow, Meta. Hell yeah, what good movement by Meta here. How's Pfizer today? And Snowflake and those couple stocks. Let's see. Snowflake's not bad. Still sitting around 230. It almost hit 240 a couple days ago. Wow. Great job to Snow. That daily chart setup was so fire on Snow a little while ago. Man, if you guys swang that, you would have been doing very, very well. Bring your date to the live Q&A. I like it, Sean. That'd be funny, guys. That would be funny. Today might turn into a Valentine's Day massacre if the day turns red. Oh, I could see that, Jerry. That would actually be kind of funny. I actually hope it happens. That would make me laugh in a pretty big way. And then that's just the tone on the day. You know, people are already seeing red all day, and now they're going to see even more red. Yeah, that's interesting. I like it. KTOS up 16% this morning off of earnings and contracts. What KTOS? Kratos Defense. Whoa. Nice. $20 defense stock, it looks like. Okay. I like the long-term chart of this one. It dipped down a ton in 2022 with a ton of other stocks, but roaring back to life here. Yeah, those earnings definitely helped it. Extending back up to recent highs and actually highs of last year. So interesting with KTOS, David. Kratos Defense. Haven't looked at this one in a while. It's been a few months or even longer, maybe. How are the other defense stocks? Boeing's kind of doing nothing, but they're not mainly defense. Here's Lockheed Martin, NOC for Northrop. Kind of doing nothing again. All right, what's on the downside on the watch list here? MGM leading the way. Ooh, catch up. Had some rough earnings. Kraft. Oh, no, Sean. Oh. Sean sold his Kraft a while ago. Man, Kraft coming down hard now. Sean, it's almost back into the buying range. Not sure I want to buy it this time or not, though. The chart setup is a little freaky, but we'll probably end up averaging in at some point on good old Kraft there. Christian got the NVIDIA dip. Man, that daily still looks crazy. All right. Christian got in the dip here. Come on, NVIDIA. See if we can get a good breakout today or not. I'm still being very wary of SPY at that $500 level. I'm worried that even if stocks move up this morning, once we get into that range, it'll slow down. All right, yeah, Apple really breaking down, Mikkel. That is bad drop by Apple. I do got to say this, though. Right on support. I'll draw a red arrow to this last support here. Considering the size of that sell-off, we might just bounce, or Apple might just bounce off this level. If it does, that would actually start to form an inverse head and shoulders pattern that would be setting up near perfect here, actually. So maybe if the market keeps breaking out, Apple could be a good dip buy too. Not gonna lie, that's not a bad setup off that support, but all right, SPY. Man, NVIDIA, come on. Let's break 734. Let's get up above that resistance. Come on now. Big resistance from the past few days. With the way SPY was moving, I think we could see that happen soon. Come on, SPY. Let's go up and hit 500 so we can get a nice rejection play going. Siam says lift puts. You know, I don't think I could do lift puts today. It's up a ton on the earnings. And whenever you zoom out, it ran all the way up to 20 bucks last night. I would just be very, very careful here. Very, very careful. I don't think I would do lift puts here. Too risky for me today. Much too risky. Come on back down to around 32, Sean said, for catch-up, which is Kraft Heinz. Man, that's what I'm looking for, Sean. Down to that 32 to 30 level. That's exactly what I'm looking for, man. I'll probably start averaging in right there as well. I bought some Kraft mayo yesterday, and Sean, I almost took a picture and sent you it in Discord, but I think I forgot. I was thinking about it at the store and then got distracted, but... Mason says Sean's a traitor to Heinz. No, yeah.
How dare you?
Nah, Sean's all good. We want it down so we can buy some shares. Looking through Surgy Surge here. Man, Kraft. Brutal there. Ooh, Mike mentioned AMD in Discord, and I see it exploding today pretty well. Doing very, very well, actually. Breaking 174.50, having a nice move. Nvidia, nice move as well. Hell yeah, Christian. Hell yeah, we got through one... I keep calling it 100. Why do I keep doing that? 734. I keep reading that as a 1 for some reason right off the bat. 734, though, starting to break out pretty well above there. Up to 737.50, definitely a big resistance. Haha, for real, Sean. Jerry said he's going to try to make the meeting. What time is it starting? Is there a link? Yeah, so we're doing the live Q&A tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time for trading floor members. So if you want to become a member of the trading floor, make sure you check out the link that I am sending in the chat. It'll give you access to the new bots and everything as well. But you have to be a trading floor member, and it'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in the Discord. Under the trading floor, you scroll down and you'll see live Q&A. Here, I'll actually bring it up for you guys right now. So on the left side of your screen here, should be able to see it. Yep. Left side, it'll be right here at the bottom. You go to live Q&A, and bam. You'll be on this page until the stream starts, and then it'll just be right there, so. But you have to be a trading floor member to attend, but it will be at 9 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. You can ask us any questions you want about the bots, any strategies, any price action, any setups, any opportunities. Just let us know, and we can help you out there. Kraft Heinz, for real, Sean. Yeah, I know. Everyone just calls it Kraft, but... yeah, Kraft Heinz. Especially the ketchup, right? My, whenever I'm looking at the mayo I bought, it just says Kraft on it, so... interesting there. Palantir selling back off. Come on, Spy. What do you got for us? Ooh, Spy's a bit of a lower high here today. That wick is pretty rough, hitting 497. I got my Earl Grey tea today. Again, W to the girlfriend. Do you think we will get a sniper bot or hybrid bot alert today, Xbox said? Not totally sure on that one, Xbox. Not totally sure. Maybe. We just might, but we'll see. Mason posts up a picture of the ketchup. Wow, let's go. Mason posted up the McDonald's ketchup. Oh my God, you are right, Mason. The McDonald's ketchup is the best ketchup out there by far. All right, Nvidia starting to tank over a little bit. SPY starting to trend over quite a bit here, I'd say. Back to that midpoint of the day. 496.20 was decent support in pre-market. We can see that right here. Man. Mason, I actually used to know the ketchup that was, but oh man. Where can I buy McDonald's ketchup? Let's see. There is somewhere, some way for you to get it. Pretty sure. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of the barbecue sauce, guys. Oh, man, I was thinking of the barbecue. I think that they use Kraft barbecue, but... They've been nervous this week. Seriously, Xbox. Yeah, they have. Man, you guys are making me want to go to McDonald's and grab some chicken nuggets. I want some nuggies. Oh boy. Come on now, Nvidia. Get that movement back. Don't be stuck. We don't want to see the market get stuck here, that's for sure. Apple puts. Come on now, AAPL. Man, they're really falling off here. Watch 184, but man. Apple had a pretty bad move under 185 today. Continuing to sell down. It's actually on the SM pot right now, too. Gosh, that's brutal. Brutal right there. Lion's Choice. I've never had Lion's Choice, but man. Actually, I have had Lion's Choice. I just mean I haven't had that sauce, but Lion's Choice is actually pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. But yeah, that McDonald's Coke is something else too, guys, isn't it? Weird how they have all the special stuff there. Man, ARM looks like it might sell the hell over there. Watch out for ARM. Got to get back on NVIDIA here. The NVIDIA hype train. Come on, NVIDIA. The hype train, seriously. Hey, Bobby Digital. Thanks for subscribing, man. If you guys are new here, make sure you are smashing that subscribe button. Let's go. Smash it up, or else Greta's gonna get you.
How dare you?
Also, hit that like while you're at it. Why not, right? All right, NVIDIA, 737.06 exploding back up. Moving okay. There we go, NVIDIA. Man, Christian's going to be happy in a minute. Haha, Sheriff. She's coming out today for Valentine's Day. She wants me to get her something, but I told her she don't get anything. All she does is say one word to me all the time. This is all she ever says.
How dare you?
I said, what do you expect? Do you expect that to get you flowers? And then she replied with,
how dare you?
And it seems like every time she says it, it kind of makes sense, but... $19 likes here. Let's try to go for 40 today, guys. Let's get up there. Get up there. Had that CPI data yesterday, which really threw a wrench into our percentages on the FedWatch tool. I'm going to refresh it real quick, see what we're looking at. Go to the probabilities. Yeah, still pricing in a pause for May as of now. Now, keep in mind, guys, these can always flip-flop. Who knows? The inflation data might come out in March, and it might show that, you know, inflation moved down to like 2.5% or something. If that's the case, then these might flip-flop. But, you know, just for now, with the data that we have, yeah, we're sitting at a pause in May now. I still think that's going to spook the market in the short term, but we'll see. NVIDIA still at resistance here. Come on, break out. I think it's going to. It's looking pretty good for one. Good recovery so far since open. SPY, Coinbase moving well. Hell yeah, coin up to 160. BTC USD consolidating a little bit, but great movement up above 52,000 today. Glad we were able to hit there. All right, SPY. Yeah, Mikael says Apple breakout probably not going to happen now. Let's see. Or probably going to happen now. Yeah, it actually broke support here like it was nothing. It broke under 184.20. Didn't get much good movement back up. You have to keep your eyes on it. It's kind of a weird setup for me today. I don't know. Apple in the short term has been kind of... It hasn't been my favorite stock to trade. We'll just say that. If you want Coke, I hear the Colombian is something else. For real, Xbox and Jason, man, it's awesome. Reminds me of when the Pepsi higher-ups came to my hometown to test the Pepsi at Taco John's. Wow. Taco John's or Taco Bell? What the hell is Taco John's? The hell? Taco John's? What in the... Man, I want a Taco John's. That's not fair. Hey, look. St. Louis area expansion, what? Oh, wow. Apparently, it's actually coming to where I live. There we go. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah, Taco John. Thank you. Where do you think a good buying area on Apple would be for the long term? Holding 3 to 5 years, Randy says. Well, they are taking a bit of a hit right now in the short term. Apple has been so historically strong that honestly, almost any dip, you could just buy it up. But obviously, just be a little bit careful as you go forward here. I would say, like, in the short term, I don't really want to start buying it till it's like 170. I would say somewhere like 170 or less for sure. And I would definitely prefer it around like the 150-ish to 140-ish mark, personally. That doesn't mean it's going to get there, though, but we'll see. Sometimes Apple will pull back, and the pullback just won't be like, you know, too bad. It might pull back like 10 to 30% rather than like 50, 60% like some other crazy stocks might, but I would say somewhere around like 170 or less, and then just at that point, it's really just about averaging in my opinion. As long as you're good with averaging in on the dip, it should be all good to go, because really it's a pretty solid company. Will they maybe have some short-term hindrance with China and stuff? Yeah, maybe. But I think they'll get over that fairly soon. Kind of like how I trust Disney getting over their short-term blunders too. It's a huge company, so. Apple's the powerhouse as we know it. It's hard to give a perfect level on Apple, though. You could go to the dashboard and maybe input some stuff and see a level that you're okay with, but it's really a stock for me. Just averaging in long term is the way to go. Buying in like, you know, maybe $500 a week or 500 a month or 1,000 a month in it or something until you're up to your price. No problem, Sheriff. I do like it, though. Yeah, Sean said it's a Nebraska thing. It's actually coming to here, though, which is cool. I'll take that. DraftKings. Haha, Josh was asking about DraftKings. Yeah, I mean, I think that DraftKings will have good earnings. Now, here's the problem. Does good earnings always mean that the stock is going to explode? No, and no, it does not. I would say DraftKings is up a lot in the short term. I think there's some great potential here. I think it could end up exploding, but at the same time, we're at pretty big resistance. It's been up a ton this year. Just be a little bit wary. You know, if something is slightly negative or under expectations, or like, let's say that they're growing at a great pace, but they're just not growing at the pace that they were expected to, then they might fall off a little bit or something. Now, personally, I think that they'll have pretty good earnings, but the big thing also could be guidance. You know, maybe they're looking at guidance, and I know that there was record sports betting at this Super Bowl, so maybe they'll mention stuff like that. Just maybe. You call it toxic wand? What is that one? I like it, though. But yeah, let's go, DraftKings. Come on. You know, it's really not smart to gamble on earnings, but like, if you were going to trade calls here, I mean, maybe like the 44 strike calls or the 43 strike calls would probably be the smarter ones to go after, but I don't know. Earnings are just not smart to trade through. Over the long term, you'll probably end up with a losing strategy if you trade a lot of earnings. Now, here's what I'll say. If you nitpick and, like, let's say you only trade like a few earnings plays a year, that might be okay. You know, gamble a little bit on a few a year or something. Not too bad. You know, just don't overdo it. Don't risk too much money, because the chances of going to zero are pretty damn high. Or if not zero, at least close. Here's the earnings, though, for tonight. We got Twilio, Oxy, Cisco, Energy Transfer, Fastly, AppLovin. Sounds like Mick Lovin from Superbad. QuantumScape tonight, too. Upwork, I mean, quite a bit tonight, too. Tomorrow night, DraftKings, Coinbase, Roku, The Trade Desk, Applied Materials, even Penn Gaming tomorrow before open. Remember, Penn Gaming now has that ESPN Bet. which personally I don't think is taken off too well so far. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I don't know one person that uses that. All right. Go over to the bots here today. What do we got going? How's LYFT? Whoa, up to 1645, guys. About to break high of day. Whoa, this actually looks like it has a lot of momentum in the short term for quick in and out scalps. This might be a good opportunity here, guys. LYFT. Not terrible. Can't believe it's up this much again. 35% on the day. It was up a ton last night, sold off, and I was thinking that today it was just gonna get stuck and do nothing. Nope. Ended up exploding again. 1650, okay. Not too bad. Gotta see Coinbase, COIN. Starting to trend down a little bit off that 160 mark still. Hoping that they'd be sitting there moving better. Hey, Jason said book map for Lyft. I can get one of those. I can, in the words of SpongeBob, that can be arranged. Oh my god. Some of these funny buttons, guys, are so funny. I can't play them, though, because they're not necessarily appropriate, but... AMD Xbox said, all right, here we go with Lyft on the book map. It finally loaded for us here. Looks like 1650 was a big spot for it to break. And whenever it broke with some pretty good authority here. Looks like the next major level is 17. There's 100,000 shares stacked at 17 on Lyft. It's a pretty damn big spot, if I might say so myself. Come on, Lyft. Get up to 17 for us. Coinbase selling back off again. Got to get off of that chart. Scary chart, right? All right, DraftKings, come on. 43.36. I'm not going to lie to you guys, and I know that this might make some people upset, but I actually hope that DraftKings goes down on earnings. Shh. Don't tell anyone I said that. I hope it goes down, because I want more shares at a better price, damn it. Secretly, I'm like, let's send it lower. If it goes up though, I'm not gonna cry, but I would definitely take it down a little bit. Mason says you gotta play Greta for that one. Oh man. Oh. I guess we'll have to.
How dare you?
Oh, Xbox told her. No. Do you think lift will lift over and pass 17? I like the play on words. Do I think it'll break 17? Let's see the daily. I would think it has a true shot to. I think it has a good shot to break 17. I think there's a good chance. A lot of momentum on this today. I know it's slow a little bit here in like, you know, minute by minute basis, but man, I could see this one continuing up here for a little while. I would say, man, it's hard to give it a target on something like this, especially with how it ran up in pre-market or after hours yesterday. I'm looking at it like, are we going to retest like 19 to 20? I mean, that would be ideal, right? If it goes up and starts forming higher lows, I would think like 18 would be a spot it could get to, but we just got to watch 17 very close because that book map is tough right there. Rick says they want DraftKings to dip too. Hey, there we go. Yeah. Let's let DraftKings dip for us. Dip and do the shimmy and I'll buy more. I'll go in pretty hard down there if it does fall. On like a long-term basis with DraftKings, and you go out to the daily, it would be kind of cool if like it hit resistance and like it traded back down towards like 25 and then started going back up. I would really love to see a move towards like 25 again. That would be ideal, but I don't think we'll get anything that negative on it that could send it that low, because man, it seems like everything sports betting has been great lately. One big problem could be the Chiefs won, and like let's say that there was a big imbalance on the betting, right? Maybe a lot more people were betting on Chiefs than 49ers or something. I'm not 100% sure on that. They could say something along those lines, but I don't know. I would doubt it. There has been times, though, where these casino stocks and sports betting stocks, they've taken big L's before from certain big events like this, where everybody would just pile on one side. Although I will say, I think it was pretty 50-50 on this one. But, oh, there was a big imbalance. 73% on the Chiefs. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. I was definitely Chiefs. I saw the Chiefs winning for sure, guys. I mean, it was like a for sure thing for me. I just don't go against Mahomes. You know, he's like Tom Brady. He's not really like Tom Brady, but they're good. Come on, Arm. Let's see if we can get down under that key level here today. We're looking at 126.50 for a breakdown play. Pretty big spot right there. Yeah, everyone says that the that the games are all fixed and stuff. I'm not totally sure on that. All right, Spy. Quick consolidating for us. The people want to see some big moves. Give us the movement, Spy. Give us the movement. Man, it almost seems like it might start sliding off again. Be careful here. I think it's getting close to the point of moving. Little intraday drawing right there, huh? You like that? How about this? Nope, that one sucks. Keep watching it off of this. Have some higher or lower highs, I should say, coming in. Sideline guys are putting butter on it. That's funny. I can't believe how sticky the gloves are that some of them dudes wear. Ooh, arm. How's SMCI? I keep seeing hype with this one. $880. Oh my god, is it at another all-time high? It is. This is one of the most straight up charts that I've ever witnessed, or that I've had the pleasure of laying my eyes on. Like, are you kidding? That is an insane run. Carlo regrets not buying SMCI a year ago. I don't even think I knew what the fuck SMCI was a year ago. Honestly. Don't even think I knew what it was. I haven't looked at this stock in a while. Really, once it started on that big run, everyone started hitting on it. But, man, it was pretty good even before then, honestly. Great moves. Wow. Yeah, Carlos saw it on YouTube, yeah. Hell yeah, Mason, let's go. Thanks for posting that up. Let's get it. Underrated stock with a bunch of potential, Carlos said. Hell yeah, it was. I even thought ARM was pretty good. When I started learning about ARM with Arthur in here, man. Arthur was talking about ARM, and I started looking it up, how they worked with NVIDIA and stuff. I was like, holy shit. Should have just trusted the instincts and thrown a few grand on it just for shits and giggles. Ended up being a great move out of ARM. When you're in a sector like chips, and chips are flying, man, it's good there. Look at SPY breaking that little trend we had posted. Small trend anyways. That was kind of the short-term setup I was looking at there. There we go, SPY. Ooh boy, Christian. NVIDIA, come on. I thought NVIDIA would be moving. For real, Carlo. Jason said they can't see spending $3,500 on an option. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right, Jason? I mean, it's all about account size, right? All about account size and risk management. I guess if you can keep your risk managed enough with it, you could, but I feel you there. Oh, nice. Christian sold NVIDIA. There we go. Nice sell. I like that. 741, not bad. Man, SMCI on the surge is something else today. SurgeBot called it out at 834. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good move by Surge. Wow, what a move. Randy said at 3,500 you can't buy less than 5 or go home. Just kidding. Oh, I see. Apple hit and turned around, Randy said. Let's see. Yeah, moving pretty good. Come on, SPY. Man, that's a good move out of SPY. Peanut butter and the oatmeal with some honey on top today. Whoa! What's everybody eating today? Let me know. I think I'm going to be making some bacon. Make some bacon for the girlfriend today. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, I want that bacon, guys. SPY's about to test your 498 resistance at 11 a.m. For real. Yeah, 498 coming up. 498, 498.50, somewhere right between there. Watch out. And of course, we got to watch out for 500 again. You just have to. Cornish said ketchup going lower. Ooh, in the oatmeal Xbox. Oh, that's gross. Jason said McDonald's bacon is banging. McDonald's bacon. I actually never have had bacon from McDonald's. Not one time. I didn't even know they had bacon. Well, I guess I knew they had like some type of like bacon club or something, but weird, I didn't know that. I'll have to try that sometime. Oh, wait, no, I'm being so stupid, Jason. Yeah, the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, man. That's one of my favorite items there. I'm being so stupid. I was thinking of I don't know why I was not thinking of it on breakfast items. I don't know why. Oh, that's so stupid. That's like my favorite item in the morning. No joke. That and a sausage McMuffin with egg are like tied for me, but man, Palantir breaking above 25 now. Okay. 25. DraftKings 43.83 going on a run. Might make new highs of the year. Watch out for $44. I would... It's funny I'm saying this about DraftKings. I would bet, wink, wink, that DraftKings would get above 44 here on the earnings. Just the earnings, you know, DraftKings has been growing at a great pace. This is supposed to be their most profitable year ever. We've had record sports betting going on. They had new states legalized. They've got to be moving well. Great move, though, DraftKings. All right, Spy. Breaking out still up to 497.80. Man, we might just test 480 in a second. We just might. Yeah, now I gotta smell it, too. Yeah. Thanks for that, Jason. I'm starving. Sean says I'll do whatever I want with my ketchup. McGriddles. Yeah, those are good too, Randy. Really good. All right, Boeing. All right, guys. Hey, we got to do a poll here today. All right. We're going to go. You guys are going to like this one. This poll today. All right, and then what should I put as the final one? All right, guys, vote up in this poll. I'm curious. I'm curious what you guys are going to put on this one. It's not a very serious poll today, so I'm not going to push it too hard. But if you guys want to vote in it, you can. Cheese and syrup on the same sandwich, Randy said. Cheese and syrup. Yeah, I don't know about that. Man, let's go see Kraft again, Sean. How low is it? Okay, 34.20. Not too bad. I'm going to go over to the SM bot here. Look at SMCI again. And what a move. Look to start taking profits up here if you guys have not taken profits yet. Yeah, Elf would like it on everything, for real. Right, Boeing, what do we got? U.S. Steel still sitting up here. No regulation news, it sounds like. That's good. Don't want to see that. Sausage McMuffin with cheese. Hell yeah, Sean. I think it comes with cheese on it automatically, so that's good. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Amazon Steve said AMZN. Oh, wow. Starting to pop off here today. Man, these stocks are blasting, guys. We're not getting that turnover right now, that's for sure. Ooh, SPY started to reject right at 498. Ooh, watch out. Watch out here. Heart attack on a bun, seriously. I love them, though. I love them. Palantir, 25 bucks at the moment. Come on, DraftKings. Keep going. We're getting some great movement today out of a few stocks. Just not like tons of explosiveness out there. AMD's still running, doing great on the day. Square calls are on the SM bot. No way. Oh, turning over the past few minutes, but was looking decent. Got Square, Snowflake. Xbox, I almost want to make a little TikTok of that. Like, pull up to the window and be like, I'll take a Mick heart attack on a bun. That'd be funny if they knew what we were talking about, and then they sent out, like, a certain item that was, like, really bad for you. That'd be funny. I'll tell you what's a heart attack at McDonald's is their biscuits and gravy. They might not sell that everywhere, but man, like, their biscuits and gravy is 940 calories, guys. 940 calories. And it has, get this, it has 2,480 milligrams of sodium. 2,480. That's 108% of your daily value of sodium. 92 grams of carbs in these. Can't lie though, guys. It is good. It is very good. Probably one of my favorite items there. I didn't put that on the list though because I don't think they sell it all over, but yeah, you're good for the week. Exactly, Chad. That's a lot. If you guys research sodium out there, like 2,400 on one meal is pretty rough. Oh, it probably is, Jason. Steve said Wendy's breakfast crushes McDonald's. Does it? I mean, you're going to make me have to drive to Wendy's in a few days or something. It sounds like. I'll be driving to Wendy's. That's funny. I got to change my girlfriend's brakes and rotors at some point here over the next week. Probably do that on Sunday. Brakes and rotors on a 2016 Silverado. That truck is going to be the death of me. Randy likes croissants. I actually really like croissants, man. I like them quite a bit. The honey butter chicken biscuit at Wendy's is the best sandwich out there, James said. James, now that sounds fire. I'll have to give that a try, man. Sounds really good. Bojangles chicken and biscuit, anyone? All right. Let's go see what McDonald's has in store for us on the chart, and then I'm going to switch over to SM Bot real quick. All right. Upstart puts on the bot here. UPST. Got looking on LLY. Man, LLY is pretty high on the day. Could keep going, but I feel like a lot of these stocks are starting to turn over here. The SPY is rejecting at 480. Or, I mean, sorry, 498 like we talked about. Anywhere between there, 498.50 and then 500, man. Huge spot. McDonald's was still cash only in 2003, Chad? That's pretty whack. They're probably going to be the first one to stop accepting cash now. That'll be funny if they go from the ones keeping cash or the ones that didn't want to start it, and now they'll be the first ones to take it away. That'll be funny. I think that's where Mike, the My Pillow guy, got nabbed by the FBI. What? The My Pillow guy. That guy's funny. Mike Lindell. I don't know shit about that guy, so don't associate me saying that with him at all, but I just know he's always on the commercials when I'm watching TV. Gets me laughing. Sorry, guys. I had to check something there. Oh, wow. Maybe between 2001 and 2003 was in high school at the time, at least in the STL area of McDonald's. Yeah. I could see that, Chad. I mean, cash is king, right? Cash is king. I guess that's what they thought. Let's see any good news articles today. Meta's CEO talked about the Vision Pro. Zuckerberg posted a video about it. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty true. He's just pretty much saying that for the price, his is equal, if not even better, considering the price put in. You could buy 5 Meta Quests for the cost of one Vision Pro headset, so. Although I will say this, I've been seeing some cool shit with the Vision Pro. Boeing breaking down, guys. Keep your eyes on Boeing as it starts to approach 203.70. If it breaks under there, could get some more downside action coming in. Definitely starting to look pretty rough there. Watch out for that support to give out. Does anybody out there have any big plans for Valentine's Day out there? If you do, let me know. I'll be curious to hear that. Randy says they've heard some negative things about the headset. Oh. I've just seen some cool, like, pictures of, like, for example, like, if you're watching Formula One, there'll be, like, a racetrack, right? And it makes it where, like, you can, like, watch the cars, like, racing on the track. Like right here on this X, for example, it would show, like, Lewis Hamilton and then show, like, you know, the cars moving, and you could, like, watch on, like, your coffee table and stuff. I don't know. That stuff seems, like, otherworldly to me. Granted, I'm sure there's negatives with, like, the comfortability and the... I don't know. Zero Head said people were returning them. I mean, I'm sure some people are, Randy. I mean, that's probably going to happen with anything. I don't know how much that they meant they were returning them, but... I'll just look into that a little bit. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, like this one guy returned it, said, they can't believe it, but I've returned the Vision Pro, just too uncomfortable to wear. It's a strain on my eyes. It's clearly the future. It works like magic, but the physical trade-offs are just not worth it for me right now. I'll be back for the next one, they said. They're assuming that they fixed the comfort issues. Apparently, there's like a one-on-one fitment process, which is something like that for it, but I don't know. Interesting. Sounds like it's very uncomfortable. Good stuff, Randy. You got me researching this now. I'll be researching it later. I'm glad you said that. All right, got to go back over to the bots. All right, DraftKings calls were all over the bot. Now it's gone. Oh, yeah. Hit resistance. UPST puts are just being fired off by the SM bot right now. Just fired off like crazy. Man, UPST. Wow. SMCI still trading lower off that 884 area. I mean, it was up so much today. It was just bound to fall, right? You have to scan your face so they can give you the correct size seal for your face. What the? Really, Sheriff? Wow. That's pretty advanced sounding. Spy's dropping, Kong said. No. Yeah, it's a pretty rough drop right there, isn't it? It hit 498 and said, see ya later. Let's go look at the book map. Gotta scroll back on that SPY today. Go up a little bit. I want to see 500 on the book map. Wow. I'm surprised there's not more stacked up there at 500. Pretty weird that there's like exact stacks down there. What the? Look at these orders coming in and out of the market, guys. That's weird to see. Maybe it just glitched for a second, but... Whenever you zoom out on SPY, it gets funny. They use iPhone Face ID camera for the scan. Also give you special lenses. Oh, wow, Sheriff. I could see that. Yeah, like they do like a prescription lens deal. That's interesting. Would have never expected it was that in depth, but... Be right back, guys. Give me 1 second here. Gotta go check on something. Little girl, you know? Be right back. If you guys are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Also, hit that like. Let's try to hit 30 likes at least.
All right, all right, all right.
All right. Let's get back after it.
All right, all right, all right.
Let's forget the 4 chart setup today. No, don't open. I clicked the wrong button. This ain't what I wanted. Opera. Pretty cool browser. Here we go, Tesla. 185.50 support, not too bad. But Meta, Nvidia, SPY, Tesla, all kind of trading lower here in the short term, like the past 15, 20 minutes or so. Continuing to watch them to the downside. Perfect timing, Mason. Perfect timing. Man, just watching that price action on SPY, watching it play out. It's right at a support point, like 496.80. The reason why that's a support is it's like the midpoint of this breakout area right here. I'm circling in blue. A lot of times you get consolidation like that. That midpoint ends up being a pretty decent support. You see a lot of wicks on there too throughout the day today. Hell yeah, Mason. Let's go. Need to see the market get hotter here, Till. That's for sure. Get a little bit hotter for us. DraftKings is back on the SM bot. Maybe they'll just continue to have a nice pre-earnings run. They're not terrible. Uber. Trying to move. 77.80 overhead. It's all right. Randy said, do you have RSI anywhere on your chart? No, Randy, I am not a big fan of RSI. I am not a fan of that one. I think it could be useful for some people, but I don't know, not a big fan. We actually have a video on it. Show you a little video on this. I'll post it up in the chat, Randy. You can check it out later if you want to. Here you go. Randy said Tick is crushed. You mean Tick in the Discord? Man, Uber, look at that movement. 77, 75, about to break out again. Looks like it's following lift up. Nice, Randy. Yeah, RSI, I think, is just a false way. Honestly, and this is just my opinion, so, you know, it doesn't make it right. But to me, RSI is just a false way to make traders feel like that their setup is going to go in their favor, right? Like, there's ways you can look at RSI combined with MACD, combined with a few things, and if they line up right, sometimes you might see like a stock movement during that time or something similar, right? And it could be useful for scalpers maybe within a certain time frame, especially if you're doing it quick. But overall, there's no like, if this happens, then the stock's gonna fall like every time, you know? But that's okay. Oh, it's okay, Randy. You can tell him. I mean, I'm not shy of saying that out there. If it works for him, it works for him, right? It's all good though, Randy. A lot of people have different strategies out there, so it's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess, right? All right, Apple moving lower. Yeah, Xbox, like exactly, like, yeah, some people like it that way. Some people like it with 100 SMA. Some people use a 15 EMA. Some people use whatever. You know, I've seen all types of stuff like that, Xbox, with RSI, MACD, the SMAs, all that. It never helped Xbox, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of tough, right? It's really just better to focus on price action and big breakups and big breakdowns. That's really the big thing you want to do if you're scalping. You want to catch some good momentum, right? There's ways that you can look at a stock and just tell that it's overextended by looking at it. Like, I don't need an RSI to tell me that SMCI was getting overextended, right? And there's a lot of times where these stocks will just, RSI might get to way overextended levels, and then it just stays higher for a long time, right? And just never falls, and that can totally burn a lot of people out there. One thing I'll say about it, and then I'm done with my RSI rant, is throughout the years being in Discord, I very rarely see successful traders using MACD and RSI. Pretty rarely. If they're truly successful. And that says a lot to me. It's normally an indicator that I see brand new traders using. And that's generally not something you want to do. You generally don't want to copy people that are doing that. All right, and that's it. Never helped me. Bollinger Bands. Yeah, Bollinger's is pretty cool. They can be fun. VWAP's interesting. I like it just to see like if we're above or below it, really. That's another popular one. Come on, Boeing, break down here. It has a good triple bottom going on. If this gives out, Boeing puts could actually be coming into play. They've had a lot of negativity lately. Keep your eyes on Boeing. $183 bounce on Apple. Okay. SM bot coming in. With DraftKings still, no way. Ooh, starting to double top. Got those earnings tomorrow night. Uber's still on the bot. How's Lyft? ARM, maybe? Ooh, ARM's starting to sell off pretty hard. I'm starting to look pretty good on the puts. Come on, let's see a run, ARM. Go on a run here. It'd be nice to see it dip down to like 123 at least or something. Wow. Pretty good downside action coming in. Keep breaking down, ARM. This was one of the plays this morning by the surge. Oh, great. Great, we got another bot trying to invite people to shit. Had to whack her. If somebody named Tina is messaging you with another Discord, just kick her out. Just banned her, so just block her, I guess. BA support, yeah. Support right here at 203.70. It's starting to definitely break down now. Come on, Boeing. Get some nice movement. It broke that double bottom there. It'd be nice if it continued now. Gonna keep watching these setups here as they break those lows of days. Boeing still. SPY is moving down, I saw. Wow, SPY is getting very low. There's that sliding off type of setup I was talking about, guys. I think I literally drew this out earlier in a perfect way. I was like, yeah, it could go up, and then... That's funny. Remember, guys, I drew this one out earlier. Starting to slide off very, very well. Now we just need a true slide here. Back into like the 494-ish range. Man, it's getting explosive to the downside. That weakness on SPY should start, showing other weakness across the market too. Like with Apple moving down, and Microsoft, and Tesla, and there's Tesla moving already. Apple was moving too. Amazon's had a lot of red. Never trade against the Willis Tower. Ooh, 495.20. Decent spot there on Apple. Or on SPY, I mean. Let's all sell everything so SPY goes to 110. And then we buy it? Yeah. Seriously, Mason, right? Nvidia kind of low on the day, too. Following that SPY down. Or helping push SPY. Yeah, it could end up holding, Randy. It definitely could end up holding a little bit here. As I look for support, I mean, 203 to 203.10 is better support than where we're bouncing now at like 203.50, but it could end up holding. It definitely could. It's running down to that range from yesterday. The big thing I'm seeing is the market selling off should push some more stocks lower, but Boeing has a bit of a mind of its own. And if SPY is bouncing off support a little bit, it might come up a little short term. That's too bad. I had one good red candle. Little fake out to the downside there. That's what I would call that. Hey, Joe's back. What's up? Christian got the Nvidia dip again. Hell yeah, Christian. Maybe that SPY can hold for us and let's see it start moving up. Yeah, Zoom does too. You're right. Zoom is one that's sitting right around a trend line. I've been watching this one for a little while. Hoping it starts to bounce off this support at 62, 63. Tried running up last week and then gave it all back. I do like that with Zoom. Weak correlation to the SPY, actually, so. I've been waiting for Zoom to pop up off these lows for a while now. Ready to catch something good there. Joe missed the good run today. Yeah, there was some decent movement at open. SMCI was the hot one. It sounds like the expensive options turned a lot of people off to it, though. All right, ARM. Beautiful ARM. Pretty big spot down there on ARM. Had a good breakdown, though. I like that good break. Once 126.50 broke, you know, had a few great candles down. Not bad. Might start coming up a little short term with the SPY moving back, but even though SPY is recovering, I don't see it coming all the way back today, guys. Like, I'm looking for SPY to move up into these resistance areas and reject. And honestly, where it is right now could actually be a good spot for rejection. It would be ideal to see a rejection here. Carl says, because people are off at work, they're wondering whether or not the market will have a true run. It definitely can. Oh man, sitting ARM just moved down right into our support, 123.20. Let's watch 123 coming up. All right, 123 now. Let's see it break, or is it going to hold? That's the big question, right? Good movement so far, though. Hopefully it keeps breaking with some volatility here. I don't know, though. Starting to bounce all around here. Haha, Mason. BTC stocks weaker than I thought, Randy said. The Beastie Boys, yeah. BTC itself is alright, but Coinbase was hot at open. Yeah, it had good movement at open, though. Coinbase is up like 10%. That's not bad. It's just pulling back. I guess it really needs Bitcoin to keep running, right? That would probably be ideal. All right, guys, give me 1 second. Be right back. All right. Nothing too crazy happened while I was gone, I hope. No sleep till Brooklyn. That's a funny one. Yeah, is it only 1% today, Randy? Let me see it. Well, let me see from like open to where it got to. I mean, it did go up like almost 6% from opening price. I feel what you mean though. To where it is now, it's only up 2%, but I feel that. I feel what you're saying on coin, but still fairly decent. It's a lot better than like Mara. Now that one looks rough. This one had like no movement from open. Oh, actually, well, 2%, but the charting just looks like shit. At least coin had a little extension, but I feel what you mean. Bitcoin itself just being flat up here ever since that run last night. It ran overnight at like 2 or 3 in the morning. A good run up. Good movement by ARM there. Some people caught some pretty fire moves on that one in there. Like it. Great stuff today, guys. Hey, I hope everybody has a fantastic Valentine's Day. Let me know if you guys have any big plans tonight. I'm sure some of you guys have something, right? Best McDonald's breakfast item, sausage McMuffin with egg or variant. Took the cake. Bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Second, McGriddles. third. And that's actually tied with bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I'm surprised. And then big breakfast at the bottom. So, man, my favorite, sausage McMuffin with egg and bacon, egg, and cheese were tied for first and second. So, not too bad. I'll take it. God, the only candle I'll have tonight is me and my portfolio. I like it. Hey, join up on the live Q&A tonight, Maldonado. If you're part of the trading floor and you're in our Discord, join up. We'll be doing the Q&A tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, so let's go. Hey, Joe is having his 25th anniversary, married to a beautiful woman. Joe, congratulations, man. 25th anniversary. Wow. You must be getting up there in age, Joe. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Joe. That's nice, though. Congrats. That deserves a clap. You must be having a big night planned. He says simp. Oh my god. Joe goes, I am. Yeah. He got married at 11. Randy said. That's funny. Yeah, that's awesome. W's for Joe, guys. That is pretty cool. ARM now down to 121. Having a decent drop off. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's see how low our ARM can get today. Let's go out to the hourly. Put a little line right here. Let's look at ARM on the book map really quick. Oh gosh, Selena and Mason. Hey, Joe says either Texas or Texas Steakhouse, or is that Roadhouse? Or Japanese Steakhouse? Man, Joe. Probably Texas Steakhouse. No problem, Mason. Remember, you gotta make Selena watch it. All right, ARM. Let me see what this level's at real quick. All right, ARM, let's see. I swear, give me $3,000 for Heinz earnings. Yeah. Tell her that DraftKings is having earnings Thursday night, and tell her she should put like 300K into the calls. Maybe do that, Mason. That would be the way. Promise her it'll go up to like 3 million or something. AMD has a hard time passing 177. Even today, it touched it and went back down. Let's see it. Let's zoom out a little bit and see if that's... Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a big spot there. Definitely on AMD. Let's put them up on the book map too. I bet we'll see a bunch of shares stacked up there. You know what? That level should have 100% been on watch today for a rejection, because look at that solid rejection there just a couple days ago. I mean, that's the definition of support and resistance right there. Should have been watching that one and getting into rejection there. Uh-oh. Remember how I pointed to this resistance on SPY? Might see good rejection coming in again. I like that move there. Good rejection possibility. I skipped the trade. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, still though, good area you mentioned, Maldonado. All right, SPY, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Stay under here and reject down for us. Give us that secondary leg down that everybody wants, right? Everyone besides the call players, I should say. Oh, man. All right, guys. Well, hey, it's been a fun live stream here with you guys today. You know, we had a cool poll. A lot of interesting topics, to say the least. Like McDonald's. But overall, a lot of good price action today. You know, we got to watch ARM breakdown. We got to watch Boeing fake out on us, which was sad. But at least ARM had a good move. SPY starting to move down here a little bit more. Let's keep watching 496. Hopefully we keep getting that good movement coming in though, but hey, I really appreciate you all joining up today. We got to give some claps out there to Joe one more time, man. 25 years. That is a hell of a feat. So congrats to you, Joe. And hey, congrats to all the winners out there today. And if you did not win today, and let's say you are losing or you just didn't get any plays, you know, don't feel bad. Don't feel like you need to force anything, but obviously have these plays still in mind here over the next few minutes. Keep watching for SPY at resistance and a lot of these other stocks here. But other than that, have a great rest of your day. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. And hey, have a great Valentine's Day night. If you guys aren't doing anything, remember, join up on the live Q&A tonight. If you're interested in the bots, we just had a major update with SurgeBot. Check out the link I'm sending in the chat. Click that link. Maybe try it for a month or get the yearly, whichever you guys are interested in, but check out that link. You guys can join the live Q&A tonight, get all of our bot plays and everything like that. So let's go, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Seriously, I hope everyone out there walks away with profits. I love you guys. You guys make this community what it is, and the gals too. But have a good one. See you later.